Ikhlaas is at it again. He released a video called Spinosaurus versus Indominus Rex. You don't know who this animator is. We've done several videos about his work in the past, and it is amazing. He's one of my favorite 3D animators on YouTube, and he put a lot of work into this. He's been working on it for a while. Please make sure that you head on over to his channel first to check his video out, to give him the view as well, because he put a lot of work into this. It's his original video. This is just a commentary review, so I will be pausing a lot to comment on it. If you want to see the whole thing with straight through with no interruptions, watch it first, then come back here and check out the review. If not, then just understand there's going to be a lot of stop and goes. All right, here we go. Honestly, at first I thought this was going to be like a Disney movie where it starts long, long, long ago. Lived a T-Rex. But it wasn't. It's just some child, I guess? I'm not really sure what that is supposed to be. A boy or a girl? The only thing so far I don't like about this animation is the freaking design for that human thing, whatever the hell it is. I get it's a short film, and it probably even is Ikhlaas in a chibi format, but it just looks kind of creepy. I think because the eyes are a little bit too dark, and the way its mouth looks, it's a very androgynous creature, so it makes me kind of confused. And I guess because it kind of reminds me of the Teletubbies for some reason, it just puts me off. Like those Disney movies or little Disney sessions that you put on for like babies in the morning when all of your kids are gone to school. I don't know, it just puts a bad taste in my mouth. I almost wish that something's gonna happen to it, you know? Oh boy, you know, the minute they take out a camera, it's gonna make noise. I mean, straight out of the Lost World, you never bring a camera around dinosaurs. Everyone knows this. This character is so annoying. But I do like the design of the Spinosaurus. It's very beautiful, and it kind of gives me this Monster Hunter feel. I do like the way that Ikhlaas set this whole thing up. He's been very good with his camera work when it comes to his animations. And also, I love the movements that he does for his animations. They're always done so well. So I'm looking forward to see what the fight is going to be like. Okay, natural selection isn't doing its job. Why is this kid taking pictures of a dinosaur and then you're so close to it and you're just right out of your hiding? You're not even like, let me take the picture and go back and hide. What was the purpose of hiding before? No, let's hide when I'm making, you know, no noise. But then when I'm making a shit ton of noise with the camera, let me be out in the open, all outstretched and whatnot, so I can bring its attention to me. It's like he's doing this on purpose. Come on, kid. And then they have the audacity to act surprised. What honest, oh God, what did you think was going to happen? The camera noise this thing makes, it's like, hey, see me, I'm here, look at me, look, I'm shitting out a piece of cartridge with a picture on it. It's just so obvious. The kid is dumb, really. Maybe that's why he's out here, because he's crazy. He's the one in the village and everybody else like shoos away. And he's like, I'm gonna make them respect me. I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna go on an adventure, find a dinosaur and take a picture of it and come back with the proof so I can prove to them how cool I am. It's not gonna matter, little kid. Unless you have something to contribute to society, your face is gonna be the only thing people are gonna focus on because it's so punchable.
Oh, Theorio, are you so mad, eh? Are you so mad that the little kid has a face like that? It's not his fault that he looks like that.
Yeah, it's not a skunk's fault that it stinks, but it still stinks. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thing almost saw me. But I'm gonna let out a breath, an audible breath, but instead of going right into hiding right afterwards, I'm still gonna just stand there in the open. Stupid child. missing half of his brain. Like, what the frick is wrong with him? I gotta tell you, I'm loving the concept of the animation so far. It's just the worst part about it for me is the stupid kid. Maybe it's because of the way he looks. Maybe if his face didn't look like that, it wouldn't be so bad. But his face just, makes me angry. And I think if the character was a lot younger, I could excuse some of these behaviors. But because he looks like a kid that's like old enough to understand the consequences of his actions, he just comes off looking like a total mook. I know what the problem is now. I know what it is. That's why I was so confused before. His eyebrows look like how old women used to draw their eyebrows on in like the 90s. That's how he looks, and that's why it's confusing me. He may actually be a lot younger than he seems, but the whole methodic eyebrow tweeze style is just not working for him. I will say, and kudos to the animator, the movements on this kid so far, with him jumping off the rocks and stuff, is very well done. It looks like the kid is really there in the environment. Ikhlaas has always been good at that, and one of the things to make your models look real, one of the things you should do, is also make sure that the physics work great in the background. Because if you have a heavy animal that looks like it's floating halfway off the ground, or when it falls, its body doesn't react to the impact, it's gonna look horrible. But the animator does a really good job with this. This is a scene right from out of King Kong, the movie. But I love it. I do like the motions. I like the camera work of this and the suspense, and I love the music used in the background. Everything just works so well. I also understand why Ikhlaas chose to use such an ugly model. Maybe he built a model himself. Who knows? But I think he chose a more caricature of a model because working with humans, they're not really the stars of his videos. And if he was going to use a human and make it look too real, there'd be too much uncanny there. But we can forgive the character that looks like a cartoon looking like a total idiot because it's a cartoon. If it was a real person, or he tried to make the model look more realistic, it would probably look a little too uncanny and come off on the creepy side. And with the music in the background, with the dinosaurs, with the creepy setting, and then the human itself is creepy, it just wouldn't work. It would be too distracting. But even as ugly as this character is, it's not too distracting from what's going on. Obviously, the human is just there as an observer, something for us to relate to. Why do people in movies take so freaking long to get up? Dude, you're okay, and the first thing you're gonna do is look at your picture, but forget the dinosaur who's trying to eat you right behind you. I do like his lighting work, and I also like the attention to detail, the dirt, the scuff that's on the kid's face from dropping. Like how we did the double shot. Okay, we're gonna skip ahead a little bit. Basically, the Indominus Rex starts giving chase to the kid who looks like he can't run. He tries to find a place to hide, he finds a hole, and the Indominus Rex is not able to get him, of course, right on time. It's always run faster than the person who's in front of you, or find a small thing to go in, which is always conveniently there for kids. I don't remember the last time, if at all, that I've ever seen a kid eaten by a dinosaur. in any movie at all. You watch Vikings and you're like, wow, Game of Thrones and Vikings are freaking amazing shows because no one is safe. I just watched an episode of Vikings where kids were getting chopped down by swords. That was nightmarish and it made me cry. It made me feel so much and it made me understand that they were really in a dangerous situation. I'd like to see them do that with dinosaur movies so we can actually be afraid, you know, like feel bad for the kid. Oh yeah, and Stephen King's It, Pennywise, does the same thing. It makes you feel horrible and it makes you hate the creature even more, but that's what you want. But they don't want us to hate dinosaurs, no, but we'd be in awe of them because they can kill people. If they're dinosaurs and they're big and powerful, but they aren't able to kill kids, what's so big and powerful about them? Anyways, that was just a short little tangent, I'm sorry. The kid's up Schitt's Creek with no paddle, and he has to try and find a way to get out of there quickly. Don't know where the Spinosaurus is, but all he knows is that thing is going to burst through there at any moment, and he has to find a way to be high enough away from it so he doesn't get eaten. But this is the part where things start to get interesting, because the Spinosaurus makes an appearance, and it is so awesome. What Ikhlaas really did capture in this video, or in this animation short film, is suspense. Total suspense. He plays that up so much in this this work of his, and it was very well done. The camera work, blurring out the background. I mean, some people don't do that in animation. Some people don't pay attention to detail like that, but he does. Hear the Jurassic Park music momentarily. Yes, kill him, eat him. Enemy dinosaurs who were about to eat you only moments ago end up saving your life inadvertently from another dinosaur that was going to eat you that they now want to eat. Oh my god, the way that he hit the floor, the sound that it made me feel so bad for him. Aww. I guess the only time I feel bad for this thing. Kid thing. Oh my god, the suspense, the motion of these creatures, the designs, the camera work, everything is put together so well. This is what we want to see in a dinosaur movie. Why can't freaking big studios do stuff like this? Honest to God, Jesus Christ, it makes me feel so stupid sometimes. We're throwing our money at these people. The animators on YouTube are the one that we're supposed to be throwing our money at. Look at what Ikhlaas was able to do, possibly by himself in only the short space of a few months. And yeah, it doesn't look as polished, but seriously, if he had a little bit more time and a little bit more resources, it would look totally fine. And people would pay for it. People think we want to see a frickin' million triangles on a frickin' animation model so that we can pay for that. No, we're not paying to see a really, really great showmanship of a real dinosaur on the screen for 2 minutes. That's not what we want. We want to see dinosaurs in general that have good movement, that look decent enough, and we can enjoy it. Those Walking with Dinosaur documentaries and Dinotopia and all those documentaries that just have dinosaurs, People love that stuff. They started putting that stuff in movie theaters. People would pay to see them. And you could take your kids to go see it. There's no dialogue or anything. Everything that happens is just totally natural between dinosaur and dinosaur. And you can follow along so many different stories of so many different dinosaurs. Why aren't they doing this? Did there with Jurassic Park 3 with the Spinosaurus T-Rex scene. Call back. Now, I'm gonna be totally mean, but if you want to see the entire battle, you need to go over to Ikhlaas's channel and check it out. I'm gonna leave that because it's so important. But you will get spoilers from here and out. So if you don't want to get spoilers for what happens, then if you haven't already watched the video, you should totally go over there now. Pause this, open up a new tab, and check that out. For those of you who are still here, it's because you already watched the video, or you're just too lazy to go click over, I guess. But basically, there is an epic fight that lasts quite a while, and I'm so happy the way that they did this, or the way that Ikhlaas did this. So good. The fight wasn't just like a 2-second or 12-second fight on the screen. They are fighting for a while. And even when they do cut to the little human, he's only on screen for just a little bit. It's not his story, really. I mean, it is his story, but we can tell it's not about him because it's not what the focus is. It's about the dinosaurs. And I love that Ikhlaas was able to do that so much better than bigger studios are. The boy is rescued. It kind of makes me wonder where exactly he is and who is he. I mean, was he stuck in the jungle for a while? Did he get away from his parents? How did he get there? But the way that things proceed after the fight is just so worth watching, that just in case anyone's here and hasn't seen Ikhlaas's video, the original video, I'm not gonna say anything. All I gotta say is that it's a freaking really long ride, and it is worth it. I would watch this over and over again. I feel like I've watched an amazing movie. It is so worth it. This is going into one of my playlists for the best animations that I've seen. I absolutely love it. And when I saw the ending, the post-credits, I was like, dude, are you serious? Now this makes a lot of sense. I like how he just closed-looped the universe. It was just, oh my gosh. I feel so good right now. I'm so glad that he put this out. Guys, definitely not just go over to his channel and like his video. Share the video on Twitter, on Facebook, every platform that you can, because sharing the videos do help out the YouTubers. So please do that, because he definitely deserves this. It is so good. For anybody who loves dinosaurs and likes action in general, they will like this. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Ultiori. You ask, we answer.